we certainly appreciate it as a program. And first off, I give a lot of thanks to Coach Ferentz for this opportunity. Obviously very appreciative, very excited about it. This is something that I didn't expect. It's not something that you work for. You just kind of go about your day to day and try to do as good a job as you can. And I think that I think that's evident maybe in the way that that you all have seen me grow as a coach over the years. It started here. It started here back in 2005. It would have been December of 2005 that I had a lot of appreciation for this program. I grew up in this state. I grew up in Grinnell, Iowa. My father was a small college football coach, so I was always paying attention to football at that time, college football, and specifically to the state of Iowa. I had friends that were Iowa State fans. I had friends that were Iowa fans. I was neither at the time. I was a father, or I was a son who was celebrating his father's successes, and so I had I had a little bit of background, but not a ton. I certainly that increased in, like I said, January of 2005. Actually, December 2005, January 2006, when I picked up the phone and I had a mutual coaching contact that knew Norm Parker, and my love and admiration for this program really began at that time when Norm called me up, and then I later in January of 2006 became a Hawkeye, and I think I have been ever since. I took in the 19 years, I've been here for 14, but I did take a little bit of a break, and after I was a GA here for Norm and Phil and Coach, I left and went to Valdosta State down in southern Georgia and spent 5 years down there. And then, as Coach mentioned, I came back here in 14, and I think the big thing here is just the day-to-day around this program, around the operation that we have here, the people that are a part of this, the coaches that I have been around, that I'm around today, that some of them have come and gone. Some of them have served as big mentors in my life, and I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of those that I've had the opportunity to learn from. But probably more than anything is the players that we've had the opportunity to work with here. And I go back to my time here in '06 when I first showed up, and I was Norm's GA, but I was working positionally with Phil, and whether it was Miguel Merrick or Marcus Pascal then, or I'm working on the scout team and we're trying to block Mitch King, Kenny Awebama, guys like that from early on when I got here 19 years ago. I'm very fond of those memories, and then certainly fond of the memories that have taken place here in the recent years. And like Coach said, I got back here in 14, so this will be finishing year 10 if I'm correct, being back here. And we've had some very notable players. I've worked in a lot of different capacities, so I've had the opportunity to recruit these guys as a recruiting coordinator, as an assistant D-line coach with Reese Morgan when I first got back here. I've worked with Phil in the back end, served as a linebacker coach. I oversaw our punt team, believe it or not, for many years. So in a lot of different capacities, I've been around a lot of good players, and most notably some of the linebackers that have come through here, and the Jules, the Campbells, the Higgins, the Jacksons, Bensons, the Neiman brothers. There's been a bunch, and I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of the opportunity that I have here. I'm very proud to be working alongside Coach Ferentz in this program, this university. So with that being said, I don't have much more for you other than I would just tell you I'm probably a lot like the three linebackers that you witnessed this past year that all had the opportunity to leave. They all had the opportunity to go on and move on to different places, and I think there's a lot that pulls you here. There's a lot that makes you want to stay here, and because of that, I'm very fortunate to be here, very happy to be here. And if it wasn't for Coach Ferentz, if it wasn't for Norm Parker's phone call in January of '05, I probably wouldn't be standing up here. So with that being said, lastly, I congrats to Tim Lester, who will be up here in a second, and then Beth Getz on her appointment as well.